Darlings, hello my cherished ducklings. I'm Peri, Lyons, New York City Celebrity Psychic, and I am here for you to answer your deepest, I was going to say darkest, but they don't have to be darkest, questions, your most pressing affairs of the heart. And I'll answer pretty much anything as long as it's not calculus or geography. So it's been an interesting week. A lot of clients, a lot of friends seem to be going through a lot of changes. And I notice that when in my practice, when I have a lot of people who are all sort of going through the same thing, it seems to be sort of in the air. And what I've been noticing is that people are breaking out of old patterns, right? So if you've been feeling stuck for a long time, you might be feeling suddenly unstuck. But sometimes it's hard to know where to go when you're not operating in your old limitations or your old patterns, right? And it's interesting. I'm going to talk about insects for a second. Bear with me, as one does. The reason I'm talking about insects is that, caterpillars turn into butterflies, right? But what happens is when a caterpillar becomes the larva, becomes a butterfly, it completely dissolves. So the old caterpillar is gone. There's nothing but caterpillar soup, completely dissolved. And out of that caterpillar soup comes this gorgeous butterfly. So what I've been talking about a lot this week is that moment when you've changed from your old self. I mean, you're still keeping the good parts, but you've dropped some of your old limitations and you're forging into your future, but the future can seem kind of unmapped or unknown. But trust yourself, your caterpillar soup right now and all the essential nutrients you need to be a butterfly are right there. But the soup part can be a little disconcerting. So stay with it and know that by this time next week, you'll pretty much be a butterfly, which could be disconcerting to your friends and family. But just try not to knock anything over with your enormous colorful wings and everything will be fine. So I'm Peri Lyons, New York City Celebrity Psychic. This is Moonstruck TV. We're also on A1R Radio. And we've got listeners and watchers everywhere. Really cool. Australia, New Zealand, the US, Canada, all of the United Kingdom. So give us a call. Meanwhile, I'm going to do the psychic weather for the week, which is where I pick 3 tarot cards. Excuse me. And they represent the first part, the middle part, and the last part of this week, starting today. Hi, Beth in Wyndham, Maine. Oh, I love Maine. I'll be with you in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I don't have an actual lamb to prove that, but 2 shakes of an imaginary lamb's tail. Just going to do the psychic weather. So glad you're here. Okay. So the first card, that's interesting. First card that came up, I don't pre-pick these either, just trust to fate, which is perhaps foolish, but it works. First card is the Knight of Swords. This is an interesting card because this is often means that somebody, you're getting unexpected help from somewhere. See how he's kind of galloping in on his white horse to rescue you? That's kind of what's happening. You might be faced with a problem or a situation that seems, well, not unsolvable, but like, what do I do about this? And what I like to do in those situations is close my eyes and say, help, help. And almost always help appears. So the first part of this week is going to be about you getting perhaps unexpected information or unexpected advice or unexpected help that you maybe didn't even know you needed, although I just said you think you did. So that's all very confusing. Sorry, my throat is, I just got over COVID, so my throat is still a little, I'm talking very low. Anyway, so first part of the week is about just unexpected help. So if you're in a situation where you want a little help, just kind of close your eyes, say, help, please, help, and then watch what happens and pay attention to any information that comes into your range of view, I guess would be a good way to put it. Okay, next card. Oh, that's interesting. The Justice card, whenever I get the Justice card, it's often for somebody who has had a lot of potential and a lot of opportunities, but their talent or their gifts or their what they contribute hasn't always been fully recognized. Um, when this card shows up, it means that that situation is about to change for the better. I know a lot of people, when they get the Justice card, it's supposed to be about legal stuff. I'm not getting that's one meaning. I'm not getting that with this. So what I'm getting is that you're going to be recognized in some way midweek. Um, I don't know if this is a promotion or if it's something you've wanted. You, it's almost like you're getting a little discovered. Does that make sense? Um, it's a very nice card. We like this card a lot. And I love doing that. And the last card, what's the last card? Oh, love that card. Cool. High Priestess card. High Priestess. Um, I know she kind of looks like a nun, but there's a lot of kind of sexual imagery around her. If you look at the card, this does not. I'm phrasing this really badly. What this means is at the end of the week, you're going to find yourself being more intuitive than usual. The High Priestess card is a card of spirituality, but it's spirituality that's useful, it's practical, it's in our everyday life. So leave yourself open to intuitive answers to questions or problems that might be coming up this week. I realize I'm talking a lot more about challenges and problems this week than usual, but that's actually a good thing because I feel that the week coming up is a week when a lot of things are going to get kind of unstuck and resolved for all of us, which is very nice. I could use that too. So towards the end of the week, just trust your intuition. And sometimes I like to just go check in with my tummy. if I'm not sure which particular path to take or which particular direction to go, I'll ask my tummy. I'll just be like, does this feel right? My tummy will be like, yeah, rock on. Or no, don't even think about it. Trust your tummy. Okay, there we go. Oops, sorry about that. And totally screwed that up. Oh well. So Beth, tell me of yourself. How are you, my love?
I am fantastic. Thank you. How are you?
Oh, that's so nice to hear. I am all the better for hearing your voice. So I like to connect with people through their birthday. Yeah, well, you've got a lovely voice. I like to connect with people through their birthdays. So if you want to tell me when your birthday is, that helps me tune in.
You want the year as well or just the date?
Oh, just the date. I won't tell you mine.
4/21.
Oh,
April 21st, 1969, and I'm proud of it.
Oh, you're just a baby. Please. I think, I'm in the same general territory. I think it's our most beautiful, powerful, and wonderful time. So, does that make you, do you identify as an Aries or a Taurus?
I'm a Taurus.
Good. Okay. I love Taurus.
I'm on the cusp, but I'm a Taurus.
Well, cusp, I don't really believe in cusp because it's like my kidney is next to my liver, but it's not the same thing. So I think you're Taurus.
I'll go with Taurus.
Yeah. And besides, I love Tauruses. I'm a Pisces. We need you guys to keep us sane and grounded. Tauruses are just the best friends, too. You guys are so loyal. You're a little too truthful sometimes, but we love that. So it feels to me like actually things are kind of going great in your life. It feels like your question might be about somebody else. Is that the case?
It concerns somebody else, but it's actually for me.
Okay, good. Well, the reason I ask that is because you're very generous. You take care of your friends, you take care of your family, and you're genuinely empathetic to take care of other people. So that would be why I would think that. So what's your question, my angel?
I'm just checking in to see if this is what I think it is with this one.
I think.
I was recently reconnected with somebody from years ago. Like, we had one interaction in 2016, and it's come back around. So I'm just curious.
Yes,
that kind of falls into that caring category because that's who I am.
Oh, yes. No, that's true. Is this, dare I ask, is this a romantic interest?
I'm pretty sure, yes.
Yes. I never use the word destiny. So this is going to be a one-off. But there's a real kind of a destiny feel here. And I think that's why you're calling, because I think as a lovely and delightful Taurus, there's a part of you that's very realistic and very, a little hard-headed and a little like, I don't believe in destiny. But I think there's an aura around this that makes you feel like this feels a little preordained. What's going on here? Is that true?
That is very true.
Yeah. And that's not something you're used to feel. I mean, you're very realistic. You're very, you have your share of magic, but life has taught you that betting on magic is not accepting magic when it comes along, but is great. But there's a magic here. Another word I don't use very often. I really like this. I really like this. And wow. There's also been, I think you'll find with this person that you might not know all of this yet, but there are a number of sort of weird coincidences. You'll find maybe over the years you've lived in very like near each other. There's weird coincidences here, which I'm going to take as a marker of this is something special, and this is a good person. I mean, good, like actively good. Somebody who has worked in his character, who learns from his mistakes or her mistake. I didn't ask what gender, but but
no, it's a male. It's all good.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I got. But I just wanted to.
But it doesn't matter because gender is the human body. Soul is not a gender, so we're good.
Oh, can I come over? Can we have a drink? You're awesome. I could be there in 3 hours.
Well, I have a little secret that I didn't tell you because I'm a medium. I just can never read myself, so I see a lot of things. I get a lot. I understand a lot.
Yeah. Oh, no wonder I feel like I know you.
You do know me, just not face to face.
Yeah, you're the real deal. You are the real deal. It came and found you. You did not go looking for it. And you've had in this lifetime, you've had several lives in this lifetime already. Because I really interesting. You're so interesting. I know. Wouldn't it be great if we could read for ourselves? Gosh.
No, because I don't want to know the whole future. I'd like a few surprises.
That's true.
I'll keep the few surprises. This is just one of those things that was, whoop, they're in my face. And yes, there are so many lineups over the past.
Yeah. So. It's really interesting. I almost. Does he have kids? 2 kids?
He does not. No.
Oh, where am I getting 2 kids from? Sorry, I'm usually right about kids. I'm going to chalk this up to
I have 2 kids.
Oh, okay.
I have 2 kids.
There you go. Oh, very nice children they are. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, your kids are fabulous. They're healthy and happening and confident and successful. Wait a minute. Are you a non-narcissistic parent? I believe you are. Yeah, your kids are great. Boy, well, I work in New York, so I don't get to meet non-narcissists a lot, myself included. Yeah, no, I'm feeling honestly. I just get like very clear sailing here. I think Also, you both deserve this. You're somebody else who has uh, worked in on being a good person. Having character has been having integrity, having character, um, doing the right thing, learning from your mistakes. That's been a huge priority for you in your life. And yeah, and he's very similar. I'm very pleased about this. I think you guys might also. I think you're going to be together. I think you might also start some sort of nonprofit or something. But if you're going to do something together, I don't know if it's professional, but I think you might do something together that's like volunteer work or something for the greater good. Because one of the things you spark in each other, aside from you have great conversations, am I right?
Oh, we have great conversations for sure.
Great, yeah. I mean, just idea, idea. Very smart. But you also bring out the best in each other, which is very nice. This is very encouraging. Yeah. Honestly, it would probably make for better TV if I was like, yes, but he has 6 secret children in Guatemala. I'm like, no, really nice guy. I really feel this is going to work out, and I'd really like you to keep me posted because I think you're great and also really nosy. Yeah.
Well, that sounds perfect, and you know where to find my number.
Actually, they don't let me keep the numbers because otherwise I'd be calling everybody all the time. Hi, just checking.
You'll be my friend. I get
it. Yeah. I am, and just for everybody, I am on Facebook. I've got both Peri Lyons, which is just me, and there's someone I sort of pay attention to, and another Peri Lyons Psychic thing. So you can always get in touch with me, anybody out there, if you want to give me good news or money. But your daughter, do you mind if I ask how old she is?
My blood daughter is 32. My soul daughter is 27.
Which one of them is getting married?
I had to do the math. They're all married.
They're all married.
All my kids are married.
Yeah, but there's something coming up. There's some sort of some family event coming up. With one of them,
my son is getting ready to have his 30th birthday. I just got the invitation for that.
Oh, that's nice. But I think there's.
I don't know if that's it, but no, it's not. We don't have any big family events coming up.
You're going to. I'm seeing possible getting either baby news or there's something happening within the marriage context.
Yeah, it would not surprise me if there was another baby coming soon.
Yeah.
I mean, right. I know that my son is working on it actively.
That's I'm actually a little speechless. No, I think it's the daughter. I think it's a 27-year-old. I love that you said blood daughter and real daughter, which is like that's going to keep me up all night.
Well, I have so my daughter and my son, my first two born, are actually from my first husband. Then he had an affair and produced a daughter who I met her when she was an infant and 3, but when she was 17, she came into my home, even though I was long since divorced her father. She doesn't have a relationship with either one of her blood parents, but she does with me. I am mom.
Good for you. Oh,
that's just the way it is.
I was
you
right
just
about
open your heart and you bring them in. It's love.
Oh,
that's what you do when you love.
Yeah. Oh, boy, you've renewed
No, you cannot clone me. There's only one of me.
Yes,
and as for nonprofit work, I am leaving in July to go to Africa for the month to teach English to children.
That's what I'm getting. Okay.
Through a nonprofit.
It's funny. I do charity work for a African nonprofit as well. Good for you. Yeah, I think if you want to get married again or just happily live in sin, the
latter of the two is good for both of us.
Yeah.
neither of us need or want those vows. We just it's not a matter of a wedding and the state paying taxes. It's just a matter of being who we are and loving who we are.
Perfect. Works for me. We don't need no piece of paper from the city hall, keeping us tried and true. Sorry, a little Joni Mitchell excerpt there. Yeah,
There you go.
That's about it. I figured also something else. You got some sort of windfall coming in October. There's money coming in.
Oh,
I'm not sure
well,
from
thank
where.
you.
Have you ever? This is really out of the blue, but I'm just going to say it. Have you ever gone to the like main.gov website and there's the state comptroller's office and they have something called
I have, and I'm not on it.
Oh, that's too bad. He might be.
I have, and I'm not on it. But
I got
but
$10,000 that
it's not even that. It might not even be that. I think I have a clue as to where it may end up from. So keep going.
Okay, good.
Everything you've said makes sense because I know where to connect the dots. How's that?
That's great. And thank you, because I've been gone for I was down with COVID for 2 weeks. So it's nice to thank you for the confidence booster. If it's okay with you, I'm just going to stay with you for the next, we've got 5 minutes left. So unless you suddenly get bored and hang up. It's something to do with families where the money's coming from, but it's in kind of a sideways way. Might have to do with real estate. I'm not sure, but there is a windfall, and I think I can give you dates like October 14th, 15th, or in there. So daughter, yeah, I think it's the younger daughter, baby. Good marriages too. The kids are good. Kids are all right. The only other thing I'm going to ask is, how far away does he live? Has that been a bit of an issue? Are you there? Hello?
So I'm here. Yep.
Okay,
Yep. I think your producer picked up the wrong line. I'm not sure.
He never does anything wrong. But
nope.
he might have that.
Nope. And it probably wasn't wrong. He was on here. So
yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
14th and 15th. I will make note of those dates.
Okay. For the cohabitating, I see that happening around the same time. I don't know if you guys want to keep separate residences. Does he live? I feel like there's something coming in about like distance moving. I don't know if he just moved back to where you are, or I'm sorry, I don't know. Did he live far away and now he lives closer? Or
you have that reverse. He lived closer, and then he bought a house 4 hours north.
Okay, so I was getting the distance thing, so that's right. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, you'll figure it out. I guess, honestly, that's about all I have for you. I could have asked you what I almost feel like saying, so what are you getting from me?
I'm going to find your Facebook page. Don't you worry.
I was going to ask you to read me for the last 3 minutes, because I'm still in that fuzzy post-COVID thing where it's like, oh, the regular rules don't apply. But, the other thing I'm going to say is that a condition, like a physical condition or some sort of, what's the word, chronic illness thing that you had for a long time suddenly left or is about to leave. I don't know if that's Lyme disease. I don't know if that's, but something you had for a while is either just left or is just about to leave. I'm not sure what that is. Wait a minute. Oh, they're saying it's not Lyme disease.
I have
what?
I have many medical things, so I will keep the list and go, hey, that's good.
There's something.
There are things that I'd like to leave, and there are some that I don't think will leave. So,
2 things are leaving. One of them is something like Lyme. It might be Epstein-Barr. It might be something like that. And then a condition that has to do with your lower back, the lower right-hand side. I'm not sure what that is. You're a little lopsided. You. If you can find somebody to work with
Yes,
you
I
on your
am.
alignment, your alignment.
Yep.
I just totally tuned in.
Yep. You are spot on, 100% spot on. Right-hand side, my right shoulder is lower than my left because I am so far out of whack, I'm walking crooked. So yes,
That's fixable. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, thank goodness. I think you gave me the confidence to be back. Anything that you're getting for our viewers that you'd like to share about the next week? I feel like you're very good at. I'm going to put you in the spot. What kind of week do you think?
That's okay. Anybody can put me on the spot at any time. All I can say is, and it's not even a prediction. It's all about when you completely embrace what the universe has to offer. The universe will continue. They will carry you, and they will open so many new doors and windows, because that's where I'm at. I mean, I've always been a believer, but when I fully let go of the worries and let it up to the universe, everything started to line up, including this amazing human that is coming into my life.
Yeah. It sounds like you're aligning with your higher self. You're aligning with...
I think I am.
Yeah, and it's interesting because this week has been about that for me too. Learning to let go and let God, or if you're agnostic, letting go and letting flow go through it.